Hello everyone to another great Legacy stream here in Togores MTG. Today we are playing Selesnya depths. In this case we have some new cards, or not as new, but some different cards from the last time we played this deck in the channel. One of my favorite decks of Legacy. We have, for example, Talon Gates of Madara. This card is already maybe 1 year old, but I haven't played it on stream. This is more or less the same as Sejiri Step. Sejiri Step protects your creature. This can take out a blocker or even save your Married Lage token from an edict. So that's great. Then we have Aether Explorer. This card goes into the spot of Ramunap Excavator. And there's a good and a bad thing about it. The biggest plus is that it lets you play an additional land. So it's very easy to Wasteland lock any land based deck just by playing Aether Explorer and 2 Wastelands. Plus it mills, which is useful sometimes. We have a new Batchmore Cup, which has Earthbend 1, and whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional green. Earthbend is that you choose a land and you put a +1/+1 counter on it. It becomes a creature. When the land goes to the graveyard or to exile, it comes back tapped. So you can Wasteland your opponent, then it comes back tapped. So it's, and also the Wasteland makes an additional green mana. I'm not very sure how good this card is, but I wanted to try it. Also, just being a 2/2 for 2 that you can't see it for it is quite cool. Then thanks to Badgermore Cup, we have some loop with sagas. We are playing 2 sagas to be able to search for cards, in this case for Lavaspur Boots and Pithy Needle. Some Moxes sometimes, and we have a Shadow Spear in the sideboard against the aggressive decks. We could also play the Shadow Spear in the main deck, but I thought it's probably not as worth. Maybe I regret it and we play all the time against tempo decks, but it's only really good against Dimir and Izzet. 2 of the most played decks, but just. Then I'm a bit afraid that we don't have enough green sources in the deck. I usually tend to play 3 Yavimaya, but I did cut for the sagas and Eco in Depths. One of them. We are currently playing Without the Dryads, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10 green sources plus the Moxen. That's 13. That's not a lot. Sometimes you can say that Talon filters mana, which is decent. Makes a green for 2 mana, but there are issues with everything. For the rest, I think the deck is quite self-explanatory. When I was building the deck, I had like 30 lands at the start, like another Dark Depths, another Yavimaya, another Fetch land. But you have to take cuts. You cannot play 30 lands and Moxen. Usually 25 plus Moxen is okay. 26 doesn't matter much. Then in the sideboard, we just have cards against different decks. Finding Silent, Containment Priest, Doorkeeper Thrall, Collector Roof, Keenate Curator, a 3rd Endurance, Phosphogor, Gadoctic, Shadow Spear, and Disruptor Flute. Mostly to beat combo decks, but we have against Tempo, Shadow Spear, and Endurance. Kind of support in Keenate Curator. So let's see. Still no opponent. This is going slowly. I expect to not play against a lot of combo decks. Usually leaks there are a lot, but Reanimator is fine. But decks like Storm or Doomsday. Doomsday is a hell of a matchup. Usually it's not very good. You have some new tools in Flute, Doorkeeper Thrall that helps you beat a bit Doomsday. Endurance is usually not good enough. Gadoctic could do something. Maybe thanks to Lavaspur Boots you can clock them a bit more. If you enjoy my content, hit like and subscribe. We are playing here round 1 against AMJ0202. Okay, that's a decent hand. We have Reclaimer turn 1 into turn 2 Flagstones. I'm only playing 1 Flagstones because the card is not a great. I don't know what I am playing against. Probably it's a Delver, but it didn't cast anything on turn 1. So that could be whatever. Maybe Shante. Stern Scolding. That's a surprise. Not like the card I would expect to face the most in the main deck of a Legacy game. Jose, thank you for the 17 months of sub.
Keep learning Laughing Face.
So, I'm gonna play Pithy Needle on Wasteland? Velpius, okay. I'm not expecting what my opponent is doing at me. But here I just play. Okay, I Spell-Pierce, Stern Scalding, those are cards that you don't get to face often. Legacy. Sometimes Stern Scalding is absolute card that you never face here. My opponent choose to shuffle. That's good. Prismatic Vista, so that seems to be a control-ish deck. We're drawing more and more Source to Closures against the control deck. I wanted to search for boots. Literally the worst draw. That was the card I wanted to search for. I guess I'm gonna play Mox Diamond and eat it. That's so sad. Yesterday I was speaking to my wife and telling her that yeah, sure. I tend not to be very lucky in Magic. Like, I get punished a lot by plays, but yeah, probably everyone thinks this is. So we have to remember they play main deck back to basics, so 26 lands. We're gonna try again with Dursa Saga. We're just gonna maybe hit another. Here we don't have. They have a lot of Flame of Aenor, which is a very bad card against our Construct's plan. They're fetching again, yeah. Mox, no, I just got Dryad. Gonna play Lava Spore Boots. Also with this, not a bad play. Back for 3. Brainstorm gets cast, and thank you, Manu, for the subs. 36 months. That's a lot. And that's a multiple of 9. So you get to choose another deck for every 9 months. You didn't use your last, but time. So here we have some tokens. I'm gonna attack first, see what happens. Probably facing some amount of Force to Closures. They're fetching. I take the damage or not? Snapcaster Mage. Yes. Choose Spell Pierce. Okay, that means they're probably casting Flame of Aenor here. Maybe Champ blocking. No, Flame of Aenor. Kill both tokens. Yeah, sure. Gonna Swords the Snapcaster. Not many targets for my swords, but the last card was another Foss. Okay. Talon goes into the graveyard. So let's see. Thundertop Trainer, okay. Strong card. What did they exile? Spell Pierce. Brainstorm to Ortholingas. Gonna be bad. Gonna cast a Knight and pass the turn. They could force Ortholingas to all but 1 to Spell Pierce, which is just decent. Everything into Force. Force is for 4. Gonna block there. They get the Monarch. Gonna Sword the Trainer. They draw Prismatic Ending, the Trainer. Oh! This token mana cost is 1. Okay. Yeah, the copy is CMC2, even if you cannot see it here. This token's mana cost is 1. Yeah, it's a token anyways. Okay, get the Monarch back. Okay. At least I drew another Swords, but this did cost me something. This did cost me to not have an Endurance to block. I would have not have it anyway, but I lost a card. Prismatic Ending. Yeah, I know. I just assumed this was a token. Yeah, I'm dead. Not gonna win this game anymore. Yeah, I know copy tokens have the same mana cost, but just saw a token there and autoplay it. Doorkeeper's Rule seems decent. Gadoctic 2, Moxen are not great. If neither. Shadow Spear is not bad. Probably you want 1 Mox. Saga plan is not very good. Prismatic Ending and Source to Closures can go. Let's see if we have cards to bring in. At least enough cards to bring in. Also Vigor. I don't play Veil of Summer in my sideboard. That might be a mistake. Those Spear can be good. Maybe Disruptor Flute. When did they believe me last Friday? Destroying airships as cost. The new black one. Yeah. The new... The copies have cost 4. The one from the Gravecrawler deck. I remember to learn that when Engineered Explosives didn't work for 0 on the Splinter Twin combo years ago. I know when playing the Cloudpost deck, but I just forgot. One is taking the time to sideboard. I have a decent hand, so Reclaimer gets played. I'm gonna search for Basic Forest. Try to get my 2 basics on board fast. So Source to Closures or Prismatic Ending. Maybe Ponder. Seems like Swords are ending. Yeah, ending. Forest and Sylvan Library. I think they have a Foss. No Foss. Maybe another prismatic ending. It is lagging a bit. Ponder, okay. I will be able to draw a lot with my library. Probably paying the 8 life. Cards have to be very bad to not do it. Post board, usually the cards are always great. I choose not to shuffle. Pay for life. Pay for life. Yeah, maybe I could have kept the White Mall Cap. This goes here. I'm gonna play Disruptor Flute here in their main phase. Thanks to my Saga giving 2 mana. I'm choosing Source to Closures. Back to basics. Sure. Put on top. This goes to 2. I play Mox Diamond, discard. Shuffle with Greenstone Senate. I only have 1 Mox in my deck, I think. So, Reclaimer and attack. Yeah, back to basics. This matchup is always like the worst matchup of this deck. How many Moxes do I kept? They Brainstorm, okay. But having access to Source to Blows is not like its best. Island. And I can eat Saga in response to the triggers so that I get everything. Prismatic Ending. Reclaimer. Yeah. Stage. Pay 4. This triggers. Yeah, that's fine. Lava Spur Boots. Saga comes back. They surgical my Saga. Okay. Yeah, surgical. Always. Here I could play a knight. Maybe play it next turn. Do I play a knight or play... What is that? 14. I get my mana a bit better. Just planes. Snapcaster Mage. Yes. That's Prismatic Ending my boots. I'm gonna copy planes. Only 1 copy. Yeah, the card, I think it's not that great. It's a tool. It's a new card. I only play 1 Dardeps and 1 Lava Spur Boots. So, Sigiri Step and this. An attack. If our opponent wants to block, I'm fine. Oh, okay. Climber. Wait, I don't want to copy. Stage, go. Here on upkeep, I might eat Savannah. I don't want to draw the cards on top. So now they can cast the first Source to Closures. They're eating my ward. Okay, yeah, ward 1. I lost a game the other day by ward 1. Okay, shame concede. Yeah, makes sense. I'm gonna bring in another Mox. Spider more Cap Endurance. What can I cut? I'm gonna cut 1 Saga. I think the card is very weak. Yeah, the Disruptor Flute on Source to Closures did something. We have turn 1 library. We're gonna not spell Pierce. So then I'm going to play Keenate Curator. They cannot stand Scalding, not spell Pierce. So attacks for 3. That puts up a clock. Maybe they Prismatic Ending. Weird that they've searched for a Prismatic Ending. Source to Closures. Okay. So what's gonna happen here? I'm gonna play Zenith. I would like that my Sylvan Library resolves. They force this. Step, go. Maybe they have a back to basics in hand. That will be bad for me. 3 lands and Thunder Trainer. Okay, that's not a back to basics, but at least not yet. We have only 2 cards. Yeah, we are starting to grind them down a bit. Prismatic Ending. Endurance. I'm gonna play Greenstone Senate or Reclaimer. And they are going to Prismatic Ending it, and I will want to Madara. This could be wrong, could go wrong, but green. They have another Foss. Brainstorm. Okay. Yeah. Search for Spellpiece or Fossil Will. I could copy Sigiri Step instead of getting Madara, which is probably better. I can Echo in Deeps, or I think Echo in Deeps might be better. Maybe Talon Gates is better because this still leaves me with Echo in Deeps for a later use. This creature faces out. Tamiyo. I can deal with Tamiyo. Carcass is very good at dealing with Tamiyo. Echo in Deeps, okay, sure. Yeah, so here we cast Sylvan Library. I'm gonna play Echo in Deeps as a non-copy land so that I can Reclaimer this turn. They're gonna get 1 card from Tamiyo. Maybe I should have kept the Prismatic Endings. I don't know if I'm searching for... What's this? Mana or Prismatic Ending on my library. That's sad. I mean, they probably don't have much else, but So Madara gets eaten, and I'm gonna choose Paracas to start with. Yabimaya. Haimeyo gets returned. I'm gonna pass. So I guess this turn I eat the Yabimaya. Another trainer, sure. This takes Ponder. Not a card they can cast right now. Eat the Yabimaya, and they have Source to Brocious. Okay. So that means I have to get a land that does something. Thespian Stage. Thespian Stage could threaten a 2020. I'm gonna get Thespian Stage. Here we have a 2020 ready thanks to the crop rotation I just drew. Ponder, yeah. 2 swords, 2 prismatic ending have been used. Yeah, still a Tamiyo. Okay. Endurance gets cast. One of us. It's a game of patience, yeah, with Tamiyo, sure. Fossil Vigor. Okay, Fossil Vigor is not a 0. Kilak, thanks for the 4 months of subscription. Thank you very much. So they crack a clue. Brainstorm, sure. Still at 23. They fetch. 2 cards remaining. Double planes. They brainstorm and upkeep. I've used all my 3 defensive cards. So what do they want to use? Probably right now the best thing they could cast is I'm gonna crop rot here, and that's gonna be a Ursa Saga. Copy my Ursa Saga. So now I'm trying to set up the token machine. Settle Explorer is great. Do we want to play Settle Explorer, Queen Deeps, and Talon? But they could cast a Swords in response. Nah, not the worst. Not the worst. Green. Settle Explorer. This gets Talon as the first land. Yeah. Won't waste land. Okay. We lost a game with this Settle resolved. We can still lose a game. Opponent is thinking they are swartzing. Or what is this? What are they doing? They have to fetch. I think they want to fetch and dress down. That may be the answer. Napcaster Mage, Swords to Brocious. Sure. They're eating my Settle Explorer. We got a land out of the deal. Yeah. If I would have gotten 2 lands, that would have been great, but didn't happen. Attack for 4. Yeah, it always has a Bolt A on his head. Back to basics? No. Tamiyo. Lava's Poor Boots. Again! No. Okay, second time this happened. Create a colorless token. They have something to search for. Shadow Spear. Yeah. Okay. Mox Diamond again. Yeah. Trackstar is maybe a bit worse. But again, the card I wanted to search for. That's terrific. I'm gonna bounce Tamiyo. Are you playing Decays? No, I'm just playing Selesnya. I think Force of Wicked. Yeah, but Price of Progress is a card. You could attack with Snapcaster Mage. Draw a card. Seen it. Okay, sure. This lands becomes a plains. Yeah, no more targets, sadly. Seen it for 1. If I would have gotten the extra card. Also negation with Tamiyo. Why did it didn't tap out? You could have just casted it for 3 mana. What's the reason behind not doing that? Yeah, I would love to have Decays, but I'm not playing black. The problem is the only good card is Decay. Okay. This Flame of Ainur, my token draw 2. Okay. That was the reason they didn't tap out. I would have still paid 3 for that. But it's just on 5 minutes. What's this? Fortholingas? They drew into Fortholingas. No, Thunder Trainer. Also will. And press down. Okay, attack for a bit. Gonna play Boots, create a token, play Savannah, equip. Oh, you're using Moxville now. It's fine. The best thing is solved by formats. They're just gonna jump. Yeah. Maybe Shadow Spear is worth in this matchup. I don't know. Now, this doesn't give +1/+1. With Shadow Spear, I could. Maybe. They're trying to raise. Yeah, they're gonna kill my token here. They dress down. Yeah, that's fine. Green. I'm gonna play Endurance now. I think targeting myself. I could force. No. I wanted to do it at the end of turn. Okay. Still, we got something. 2 cards, 4 minutes. We have plenty of time to win. Ponder. We'll have a 3/3. A 3/4 is hard to deal for them. They only have 1 sword remaining. No, 2 swords. No? Yeah, 2 swords remaining. I have to leave at 5. They decline to use. So they could have searched. They could have found another Flame of Ainur. They play Sanctuary. They don't play Sanctuary usually. Let's dress down. Okay. I hate dress down. Dress down is such a uncool card. Knight. That's an 8/8. So I can make a token and can make a 20/20. I'm able to make a 20/20 and kill them. So eat this. I know I have to equip boots. Okay. Maybe I should equip anyway. I can always eat this. And equip. Okay, so that's a 9-8. That doesn't kill them. I'm 1 mana off because I have to equip the boots. So I can eat another thing and make a token. Okay, I play land. There's one card I don't want to see. 7. Oh, red mana. Got floated. Is this Fortherlingas? Yeah, okay, Fortherlingas. I don't have Glacial Charge in my deck. That's 1 mana off of making a 20/20 and swing for lethal. Yeah, okay. I drew both times Lava Spore Boots when I was going to search it with Saga. And here they drew the Fortherlingas this turn. I could set up a good win. Like search for the 2020 for Dart Depths, put a token, and then next turn Lava Spore Boots and attack. Yeah, that was a sad loss. This matchup is very bad. I run 2 against Dianelli. They tend to play depth decks. I'm gonna keep this. Might be on Cradle Control. This is what it says. Okay. Seems like we're playing a mirror. What do they have? Silver Library turn 1. Yeah, that's something I don't have. I'm gonna play Reclaimer on 1. I would have Dryad Arbor, but they pay for life to keep 1 card and another 4 to keep another card. So other mocks. Discard Lush Portico, play Yavimaya, play Badger Mockup on I guess Yavimaya. Now they have 3 mana and they can play Gadoptik. Yeah, not the best card in this matchup. Sylvan Library. I cannot activate Zenith or Prismatic Ending. Better say it. Cast. Surveil. Okay, Acetyl Explorer. This card is very strong in this matchup. If you get their crop rotation, sure. Or what's this? Saga goes to 2. They play a land. They could have attacked. I'm gonna play Sylvan Safekeeper. And then next turn play Acetyl Explorer. They make a token. Yeah, sure. They don't have the Lush Portico anymore, but they get Dryads. Yeah, they had a much faster start than me. Keep Saga triggers. Need to draw a land here. Gonna eat stage for Blackstones. There are 2 Shadow Spear. Okay, that's gonna start racing. And my opponent has a much faster start than me. Mox Diamond into library into another Mox. So yeah, sure. I need to draw a land here. They attack for 10. Not a land. So Knight gets played. I'm super dead. Blackstones. Savannah. I get another. Look with Sylvan Library. Yeah, the turn 1 Sylvan Library on the play is such a mirror breaker. There's a world where I can block and swing for lethal next turn. 4 mana. I cannot cast Zenith because of Teak. 5 mana. Okay. Yeah, they do have a Zenith. The problem is here, if they attack with everything, I can make my Knight grow. 18 lands with Sylvan Safekeeper. So that might not be the best outcome. Let's see how they attack. I'm gonna go to 3. I know that's dangerous, but with Shadow Spear to the next one. Yeah. Pithy Needle. Is there a way I make a 20/20 here? Yeah, but I cannot haste it. So here I could eat a land with and cast Explorer, and then cast Reclaimer and have some blockers. I think this is the plan. I could copy. Wasteland, green, Acetyl Explorer, Blackstones, crop rotation, and then Thespian Stage. I could get Dryad, Windswept Heath. I can get Dryad. That's a 6/6. So I'm gonna pass here. Theory, I can Madara the Construct. They are copying Dryad here. That's something I knew about. So let's see how they attack. Still, even after my opponent got so much ahead, I'm playing a decent game. So thanks for the follow. Attack with everything. Okay, blocks. I can eat this 3, so this blocks here, this blocks here, this blocks here, and then I eat that one. I wish to use the ability, yes. Get my last planes. I mill, send it to the graveyard. Talon Gates of Madara into that token. Go to 1, and maybe I didn't want to kill the Gadoptik. Oh, the Shadow Spears also. Okay, because it's an enchantment on the card. What happened to the other token? Oh, the Shadow Spear also small. Okay. Something I didn't knew. I can wasteland them a bunch. Green, Savannah. I can wasteland them 1 land away. Play wasteland. Shadow Spear will come back equipped if I'm right. So green, white, knight, Shadow Spear. They will have a token, but I have some big creatures. It's because it attached. When you blink something, it's everything plus everything equipped or attached or enchanted on it also gets exiled. Okay. We learned something new about Madara. But it's a nice trick. So they see some cards. Now we can take out their attacks, I think, with God of Teak on the construct. Okay, I'm gonna double block here and single block here. And now this to eat planes and get Urtha Saga. Yeah, Urtha Saga, and mill a card. Then by double blocking, I get rid of this. Then my opponent can use their cards to do stuff. But now they did some damage on my creatures. Seen it for 4. Yeah, that's sure is okay. They should have not double blocked. We could have eaten with Madara. Is it still Explorer? Yeah. Take Madara. So they eat Yabimaya. Yes. And they get my graveyard. They mill a card. I'm gonna eat Madara and copy Madara with Echoing Deeps on Talon so that I exile my knight. I mill some cards. Okay. This was a game. They replay Saga. Yeah, fine with that. They're gonna replay something else. But I'm just gonna wasteland them to death this turn. 1 life. 1 life. The Duty Step, they mill a card, yes. They give it protection, I don't care. Blackstone get exiled. Another knight. So this makes black, this makes green, this makes white. Prismatic ending, the knight. Then I wasteland Saga and I replay Wasteland. That's the first land drop. Then I take off Bojuka Dryad Arbor. I replay Wasteland. Oh, I don't have double green. I mistapped. Not the biggest issue in the world, but so here I can get a counter. I'm gonna eat their graveyard with Savannah, Bojuka, eat that, and then I'm gonna pass like this. I can make a token. Okay, this has been a game. It's still game 1. Silver Library gets used. They kept a card and they kept another card. Seen it for 1 for Safekeeper. Timebolt Cup, sure. They're gonna get a land from it, which I don't care much. This has been a very, very cool game. Yeah, we have a 1-1. Don't have my love Silver Safekeeper anymore, but whatever. Play a fetch land. This mills a knight. Have the Duty Step left. They fetch, they can replay a land. Boseiju goes to the graveyard. They could play Boseiju. I could set up a 2020. Boseiju. Life from the Loam gets milled. Okay, that's gonna be something I have to deal with. So probably have to eat my Bojuka Bog to get Dark Depths. Swords is a Till Explorer. Yeah, sadly this is gonna resolve. Maya goes to the grave. Endurance. I'm gonna take mana from this and maybe eat it. Is there a reason to eat it? I'm at 3. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat it now. I'm gonna put a 2020 there and that's it. 2020 with some protection. I'm gonna play land first. Make a 2020. Keep this. They could have a crop for Caracas. Okay, they mill a card. Still, okay. They're wastelanding this. I have the other Thespian stage exiled. Okay, that's that. I have the other Thespian stage exiled. So I can attack with my knights and they will block and then I will eat their graveyard. Okay, sure. I'm gonna attack with knight. They block and in response to a trigger, I cast Endurance. Targeting them, so their graveyard is gone. They don't have a Loam anymore. I have a blocker here with Dryad Arbor. Okay, this is a game. Next turn I can play another knight and swing. They go to 6, so I will try to have lethal. They kept a card. Didn't keep a card. I did fight back for from a Silver Library on turn 1, which is crazy. And I don't know if I win or not, but I recovered. Seen it for 2, sure. What's this? Another Badgemore Cup? Yeah, I still have my Dryad Arbor. Yeah, sure. You want to attack with Bojuka? I don't think so. Dryad Arbor. Okay, Prismatic Ending. Does Prismatic Ending do something? This is non-land. So the premise, if I eat their cards, so I can make them have to chump block with everything. Chump the knight, attack. This is 10 here. I have 1 mana. I cannot eat anything. Okay, so 1, 2. Eat Badgermore Cup. It is a delay. I don't want Bojuka Bog to die. I could Wasteland them. I can get a Saga. I can attack with the knights. So there's another knight. And this is gonna be Green Sun Senate. Just set up another big creature my last. Okay, not gonna attack this turn. I want to attack them for lethal next. Silver Library again. I cannot pay. I have not the way to put a 2020 up. Reclaimer, sure. That's a 1 mana thing I can eat. This is green. Sacrifice. Lush Portico, get Urtha Saga, Sweat Heath. This doesn't make any more mana, right? Plains, Forest, yeah, I have all my fetchable lands out. So I can attack with everything and they will have to block a bunch. Block. They kill my graveyard, but I don't care that much. So green, done. I don't know if I have more Yavimayas in my deck. Yes, I do. Maybe I should have gotten Yavimaya. Okay, so here I make attack the block here. They will have to attack with a lot. You have to chump this too, and then no, because this is not green. The premise, this is not green, and if there's a way I can maybe attack with everything and make this a 10-10 again. No way. Like attack, eat, wasteland all my lands. Oh, they block. This, they will have to block with most of the stuff. 4 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4. They take 6. So I will. That's not lethal. Attack with everything. They will block with Bojuka Bog. Block with the caps. Yeah, my knights are gonna die. They don't have to die. I can't wasteland. Most stuff is gonna die. Some stuff's. Knights are gonna die. Okay, there's a way I can get their graveyard. Not. This returns. I go to 4. Yeah, they're gonna exile my graveyard and my knights are gonna die, but that's almost fine. Knights die. I simplified the board a lot and they cannot use Sylvan Library anymore. I have blockers. Maybe with the Badgemore Carp on Bojuka Bog was very strong this game, but I can't put a construct and we have 8 minutes left on both sides, and we're still on game 1. Wasteland, sure, this triggers. I put up a construct. Okay, Wasteland there is interesting. They're at 4 and not many other cards. Now they can kill my Dryad Arbor, but they have no attacks left. They have nothing. Okay, they kill my Dryad Arbor. I'm gonna chump Explorer and swing back. They are gonna eat 3 anyway. F6, go. Okay, this was a game. This was a round of magic. So, Mox Diamond goes Kinetic Curator, Endurance, Shadow Spear, Disruptor Flute. One of those. Caracas is relevant, Sagas, Source Crop Reclaimer, Lava Spore, Pithing Needles, Endurance. Endurance is probably not that strong. Badgemore Cup is nice, Crop Rod. Usually tended to take out all Dardas but 1 in this matchup, but I am only playing 1 nowadays, so. Okay, so what else do I cut? The other Endurance. Kinetic Creator seems so nice. Disruptor Flute. Okay, like this. I did submit, right? Okay, we keep this. I'm gonna remove this top on my opponent's upkeep. Reclaimer on 1, Savannah, and Reclaimer on 1. Go. My Reclaimer is a bit weaker than my opponent's one, but still fine. Plains. Force to Process gets cast. Another Reclaimer. Greens. That's seen it for 1. Another Reclaimer. Caracas. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this could be can 2020 me? I don't think so. Crop. Yeah, maybe yes. Talon gates. Reclaimer. Crop. They are gonna eat this. Flagstones. Green mana. Colorless. White. Knight. Attack for 1. Go. They're gonna get ahead a bit, but not that much. I need to have another source to process for my... Okay, another climber attacking. Yeah. They have a crop rod there. I'm gonna play Shadow Spear here. They eat lands. Yeah. They're gonna do the same tricks, so they're copying Flagstones. Sure. Gonna eat this with this. And get Flagstones. And then eat Flagstones. Get Savannah. Get another land. That's probably just being Ursa Saga. I like Ursa Saga here. And then play this. Get Lush Portico. Okay, another knight. Always great to have more of those. Saga goes to 2. 1, 2, 3 more knights. I'm gonna hold this. Now, I think next turn it could be useful. They eat that. 5 minutes. Okay, I'm a bit down on time. But I have 6. I don't think they need to do anything there. Wasteland. And they eat another thing. Knight. Sure. And no reason to activate anything here. Okay, so this makes a token. This eats the Saga. And I get another Wasteland. Pithy Needle. On Reclaimer. Wasteland Yavimaya. I'm gonna Swords Knight. Oh, I should have Swords Knight after this, but yeah. They're gonna Bojuka me? They can Bojuka. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna Bojuka them and pass. Matic ending my Pithy Needle. Play fetch. Another knight. Keenate Curator. Okay, this card is great. Put it here. Green. Attack for 3. Keenate gets played. Go. 3 minutes left. I have to get ahead on time. Saga is okay. Prismatic ending. Needle, sure. Sacrifice this. Get stage. Eat this. Get Saga. I eat my Saga. I think that's fine. Eat this. Eat this. 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I'm starting to lose some time. I'm gonna pass with no place. Need to get ahead on time. Okay, I would yield. Baltimore Cup, yeah, sure. Bojuka Bog. The straight in response. This triggers, comes back. They eat it. I eat it again. They get a land from that. Tabernacle. Yes. Okay, that's green. Eat this. It's just too much time to waste here. There. They eat that. Oh, I let this resolve. Mace. Okay, sure. Saga. Endurance. Just equip that. Attack. Maybe I get there. I'm gonna eat Tabernacle now. Maybe should have done it earlier. Okay. I'm gonna have 6 here. I'm at 25, so I'm not in fear of a 2020. They cannot eat my graveyard anymore. That's Shadow Spear. Me. Keenate Curator. Sure. Eat this. Coin Deeps. Copy Wasteland. Now I can Wasteland Mace. They eat that. 1 minute 17. Thespian Stage, sure. Those 2 attack. I have to jump. Those get eaten. So eat this. Yield to all. Thespian Stage. Yeah, I'm at 54. Bump some lands up. Oh, I should have used Endurance. Attack with all. No place for my side. F6. Excel the graveyard. Things die. Things don't die. Okay, I think I win by time. I even win just by attacking next turn, but... Oh. Whoa! Magic Online exploded. Too much pressure on it. Okay. Okay, this was a crazy game. So, this was a crazy match. My Magic Online could not hold the power of so much gaming. This round has been so cool. Whew. I have to reopen everything. If Magic Online would have exploded to 1 minute earlier, I was probably lost. Try to find our next opponent. On my Metaframe profile, you will find all my competitive Magic the Gathering content. You will get deck and sideboard guides, articles with ideas and analysis, and even the decks I will be playing in my next big tournament. I offer one-to-one coaching sessions to help take your game to the next level. Following is completely free, so hit the subscribe button and keep up with everything I post on metafy.gg. We are here for round 3. I'm playing against Unstar, 5 lands, that's a mulligan. I'm gonna keep this. Probably bring down Endurance, Ancient Tomb, and Mirror's Research Desk. So this is Forge combo. Goblin Welder, Goblin Engineer can be cast. So here I get green and play Reclaimer. Next turn I can choose the Engineer and name it. They probably don't have anything. Yeah, Engineer. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna name Engineer with this and play Lava Spool Boots. They don't have red mana or artifacts or anything. Yeah, I don't even need to do so. Bridge. Okay. This costs 2 red. So okay. They can play it now if they have red mana. They can change the bridge for that. Okay. No red mana currently. Yeah, they can get the dragon and that's fine. If they do so. Savannah and Wasteland. So I'm gonna play Pithing Needle on Engineer. Goblin Engineer. And then I could get ahead on mana some other way. I'm gonna pass this turn. So I need them to get Wastelanded to that. Another Ancient Tomb, okay. You got it. I'm gonna eat Wasteland. Get Equine Deeps on Flagstones, green, white, eat this, take Plains, and then get Thespian Stage, green, white, knight. I have 3 cards, so I'm gonna attack for 3 and play my Dryad Arbor. 3 cannot kill both. So next turn I have a Isetil Explorer into, okay. I was going to this turn Isetil Explorer and destroy 2 lands, and then the next turn destroy another 2. Having protection with my Isetil with Knight. So Collector Roof, Keenate Curator, Force of Vigor, Disruptor Flute, cutting a Mox. I'm gonna cut this. 1 Endurance. I don't think Endurance is a very good card in this matchup. Caracas doesn't do anything. Shadow's Pair could help us race. Sylvan Library is great. Prismatic Ending is great. They have cages usually in the sideboard. So I'm gonna cut a Green Sun Zenith. Any other card I would like to side out? Saga is okay. Bojuka Book is okay. Mox. I give 1 Mox and 1 Crop rotation. Okay, that's gonna be it. I don't know how good Thrall is. True, they have some targets, but not like a ton. I have to be aware of Blood Moons, so try to have a forest. Forest into Reclaimer. They could Bolt or Fury or whatever this. Bolt. Yeah. So now on turn 2 I can Flute or Engineer. Yeah. Are they going to put the maybe not the best play, but still a legal one? Okay, I'm gonna Bojuka Book them. 3 mana and Magus of the Moon. Yeah, I can live with that. Sylvan Library, Lush Portico. Go. So I need to find a Mox or Plains or not much else. Fable. Okay. Wasteland, not very good. Mox. Okay. That's worth a dink. Put on top, put on top. This goes for Triad, and then I play Thespian Stage. Would have been great to have a 2020 here, but not happening now. They are gonna discard 2 cards, Goblin Welder and another one. Painter Servant, Swords Magus. Attacked, and okay, they let me use my Sylvan Library. They should probably kill it. Who am I to know about that? Put on top. So here I have a very cool play that is I play Reclaimer and they can Pyroblast it and I can blink the Painter. Don't want to. Saga gets played. Sure. That's an Ensnaring Bridge. Yeah, I guess. On Reflection of Kikidiki on upkeep. Yeah, I'm gonna draw with Library. I have a Wasteland on top, so that's still fine. Put on top, put on top. Wasteland, eat Saga. I can be Saga gaming if I want. I'm gonna copy Forest. I want to have 1 more mana to be able. Okay. Crimson Zenith is good. Put on top, pay for life to keep in hand. So, yeah, cold. Zenith for 1. I don't think that's worth right now. There will be a turn I just deal with everything my opponent has. Eat this, get basic planes, and get Ultra Saga? I guess Ultra Saga is cool. Now they're Pyroblasting this. Okay, so I just bring in Talon and blink the Painter. That means that the Painter is not on my turn here. So the Pyroblast fizzles. Pithy Needle, put on top, and this goes to 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a Zenith for 5 on Isetil Explorer, and this gets us Wasteland back and Flagstones. And now I can play Pithy Needle on Reflector again. Probably Goblin Engineer and pass. So I can put a Saga copy token here. There's a world they could have the combo. Maybe I should have named Grindstone. They play a Saga. I don't care. Doesn't change my... I'm gonna copy Saga with this. This is draw step. Wasteland, I don't need it. And I don't need Night. So things trigger here with Talon and Bojuka. I make a token. Then with Blackstones and Lush Portico, I eat the Saga. This gets me, I don't know, Dardeps for the future and Lava Spur Boots. Now I can play Saga again. Mill a card. Probably I should have casted first the Not Punished, green, Zenith, and then I play Dryad Arbor. This mills a card, Island. Okay, we have some game plans going on. They play an Ancient Tomb, Simian Spirit Guide. Okay, so no cool cards yet. My requirements are already tapped. Another Zenith, it's fine, but not the card I need. This, no, it's, oh wait, I need them to gain the ability. And now I'm copying Forest. And now I'm playing 1, 2, 3. This is Keenate Curator. I play Fetch, another land, and pass the turn. There'll be a turn where I just resolve Goblin Welder, not troublesome now. I make another token, Source to Brochures. I need Force of Vigor, put on top. Saga goes to 3. I put another token, Shadow Spear, and I'm not gonna play anything else. Like, absolutely no need to play lands and maybe mill over my Force of Vigors. Put up more tokens, and then just eat Saga, eat Pyroblast, eat Welder. So this is 7/7. Yavimaya, put on top. So now I can play a Saga, mill a card. This Saga mills Yavimaya mills Savannah. And for green, white, black, I play a Knight, pass the turn. I don't know if there's a chance I lose this game, but the Saga, I guess, sure, I can't wasteland this. Painter, I don't think you want to attack into anything. Sylvan Library, draw, put on top. This Saga triggers. I get a wasteland. I play Sylvan Safekeeper. I could play Savannah, that mills the Zenith. Okay. Yeah, so I have some 10/10 tokens. Opponent draws a card. Gonna put more tokens. I have 2 Force of Vigor in my deck and 2 Prismatic Ending. I haven't seen any of those, so hope to see one now. So this is gonna make another token. Why not? I still have the Echoing Deeps, so nothing to search. So, okay. I'm gonna for 2 mana Talon and get, I don't know, Wasteland. This is named. So now I'm gonna replay Talon. This mills a card and blink Painter. I mill a card. Then for 1 black, 1 green, and 1 white, I'm gonna eat Ensnaring Bridge with Prismatic Ending. This gets exiled. I have another chance of hitting. Then I guess I attack with everything. Okay, and my opponent concedes. I just needed to get to a spot where I had enough resources to then not being able to win, but that's gonna happen. That was happening all the time, and I just needed to get rid of the bridge. Isetil Explorer is the first time I played in this deck, and the card is great. Like, super great. I don't like that the match started mills, but whatever. Round 3 against Samalama. Okay, this is turn 1. One of the best decks in Legacy. Yeah, the Ensolver. You should have seen the last round against Dan Neely. We played a 40 minutes game 1 where, yeah, you should just watch it. Mox Diamond, Sagiri Step, Windsweat Heath, and I'm getting, I guess, try to resolve a turn 1 Sylvan Library. They could have Foss, but if they don't have Foss, Sylvan Library is always huge. Ritual, Barrogoyf. Okay. Barrogoyf is a strong play, but not like I'm very afraid of it. Put on top, pay for life. I can blink it for 1 turn. It's not bad. It's gonna play a knight and pass. They get 1 turn of Barrogoyfing, they get on top. Sylvan versus Bowmaster. Yeah, the lists are playing 3 Sylvan libraries, and I think it's crazy, but still guess that they're good enough to play less. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna trade. I'm fine by trading. Put on top. Seen it. And this setups our next turn, 2020. Knight, go. This also shuffles my deck. They can play a knight, which is not that terrible. Okay, they're attacking. I have sagas. I have a lot of stuff that deals with it. Okay, they're eating my crop rotation. Bad, but not that bad. One black mana. This is Bowmasters. Yeah, sure. I could blink Bowmasters, but I don't want to trigger this. I'm at 11. So if I get here, I could crop rot. I guess that if I get 2020, they don't have many outs to it. Thespian Stage. I could have Shield Red's Edict, but whatever. Keep this. So I get Avatar. Yeah. Now, do they have something to deal with my Shield Red Edict? I need to have Shield Red Edict or Bust. Okay, yeah. And the Avatar got there. Shadow Spear, Keenate Curator, Sylvan Libraries, medium. Mox is medium. Bujuka is okay. Caracas is probably bad. Maybe they have the Eidolon, the black Eidolon. The cut is so medium anyway. The Shrafter Flute is... You probably have a lot of flutes in the sideboard, so I'm gonna bring in one of those. Keep like this. I think we are Saga gamers in a lot of games of this matchup. But probably will not have time to play the Dimir Reanimator League, but I'm probably switching to playing a Black-Red Reanimator. I'm playing Left from the Loam. I guess 2 are very good for different matchups. Left from the Loam is not a very good card in this deck. I tested plenty of times Left from the Loam. It can be good, but you have Isetil Explorer. I never miss them. The card is very bad. You don't play Exploration, so getting 3 lands to your hand is not amazing. Oof, this and this a bit messy. I'm gonna put Fossil Vigor back. What's this? Stalactite Stalker, Flagstones, Shadow Spear. Go. And what about the new creature with Airbend? It's okay. I don't think the card is very good. I play 1 and not like I wanted it to have it all time. Nice, but probably is one of the cards I end up cutting. I think I will play more double Isetil Explorer than one of those. So here I might get Saga. I have to do this before. Green, Rob Rot. This needs to go to the graveyard to do something. So Savannah. For the next video, you will play more. I don't think so. I already told you. So I can make here at 2020, or I can make Ursa Saga. I'm gonna go the Ursa Saga route. Wasteland? No. Pithy Needle? No. This grows. It's just to grow the Thespian Stage. Reclaimer. Now they want to play a Battle Push on my Reclaimer. Yeah, sure. My tokens are probably gonna eat you up. That's 7. Shadow Spear is strong. That's a 2-turn clock. Wasteland. They eat my Saga. I need to make a token. This grows. That Wasteland. They drew the Wasteland this turn. First 2 process will be great. Night. The Ultimate Walker. So Night is a 4/4. So I'm gonna lose Portico here, see what I draw. Also Vigor. I'll put this in my graveyard. This is a 4/4/6. Okay, not attacking this turn. I think I'll sacrifice Doughty to kill my token and Shadow Spear, but that means that I'm probably having a Knight. This. Okay, that. Yeah, that was a very fast hand for my opponent. They did get to trigger this every turn. I haven't seen any artifacts. I'm gonna bring in 1 Sylvan Library, cut Fossil Vigor. Epithy Needle is fine. I'm gonna cut Caracas. We didn't get to draw our removal spell. Okay, that's a very fast hand. I'm gonna fetch for green-white and name Wasteland. So I'm Wasteland proof. I might Eco in Deeps for another card. If I hold up here, I'm gonna copy this. I know this is slower, but it's safer. What's this? Doughty? They're confident. Gonna get rid of that confident. Savannah, green, white. I don't want to give them more cards. Thespian Stage go. So they could play a Barrogoyf. They probably have a Barrogoyf there. Dark Ritual, Barrogoyf, Toxis, yeah. Take whatever you want. Again, I have a 2020 on the go, so him. Ah, they got... Okay. Nihil Spellbomb. So it seems like we lost of chances of getting Dark Depths. Ox Diamond, worst draw in the world. I'm gonna copy Undercity Seawards this turn. Doughty, sure. That's good. So white, black, Prismatic getting there, and Every Climber. That's gonna meet with Fatal Push, but I can't do much there. And that's what happens when you only play 1 Dark Depths. Fatal Push my Reclaimer. They crack the Nihil Spellbomb. Ursa Saga is probably the best card I can draw. So I'm gonna Bojuka Bog them because I want to draw a Zenith for 3. Okay, opponent has a 0-1. Surgery step go. I need to draw some business. Okay, that's the Eidolon. I'm at 18, so I don't have another 2020 sadly here, but if I had a draw stop, get Saga 1 turn earlier, they lose to life. I'm gonna tap, I lose to life. Ortho Saga, I copy, and yeah, sure. Yeah, they're gonna attack for 3, but I'm gonna make a ton of constructs now. For 3, Shadow Spear is coming very soon and very fast. Land will be great. Badgermore Cup. Yeah, Badgermore Cup is also not bad. So Badgermore Cup makes this Saga a creature. I'm not attacking. Okay, this is a 1-2. They could push. Attacking with both. I'm gonna block here. They want to push something. I'm fine with it. They lose to life. They push my Saga, so I make a construct. Saga comes back. The cup was good this turn. I would have not seen it for it, but Dark Ritual, you get 2 damage. And what's this? It's a 5-6. Play this, but no real reason. They have 1 card remaining. Oh, this is close. That Barrogoyf is very strong. What's this? Shield or Dedic, I sacrifice a token. Okay, so how many damage are coming in? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage. 9 damage. So yeah, if I would have drawn a land, it didn't happen. Okay, if I draw a land in my turn, I can search for a Mox with the 5th Saga. No blocks, go to 2. I'm gonna lose against this deck. I can get Nethergoyf back. Okay, I need to have drawn a land. Okay, now I draw Isetil Explorer, which would have been a huge draw last turn. Shadow Spear and Lava Spur Boots. Equip. Okay, attack for 6. Go to 8. No, okay. Let me think. If they attack with this, I chump. If they attack with only Barrogoyf, I'm forced to chump, which is very bad. If I attack, I go to 8 and then I chump back and attack with everything. I think I have no exit here. Yeah, this was a rough loss. I got my Dark Depths with him to Turak, and they had some removals there. I don't know. I go to 8 if they attack with everything. This dies. This blocks here. Chump, block, get 6. Okay, I'm gonna hold here. Let's see what happens. Maybe they have another removal spell and nothing matters. Doughty, sure. Okay, that's a plan. Okay, so I block here. I block here. That's 8 against 6. Yeah, first strike. Okay, I'm dead anyway because of first strike, but I'm dead anyway for other. Yeah, so I can block here and here. I get 4. I'm 1 short on anyway. Yeah, the first strike is, I think, yeah, dead by 1. One more day, him to Torak, winning games. Okay, let's play the last. How was your trip to Japan, Marco? Are you back at home? You enjoy it playing there? When playing the Legacy, did you see the ritual they do? It's something that's so great and amazing. Japan, literally came back home. No. Okay, we're playing against True Futurists with Cloudpost, green or blue, who knows? This last list is green, that is from... I keep this. I have Wastelands in the deck, Caracas. Here you try to play a Wasteland game. Everything was amazing, I want to come back, yeah. I would love to go next year. I was this short about of booking a Monday flights last week to play. So, Silver Library go. Once Upon a Time gets cast. And Elvish Spirit Guides. Bojuka Bok and Plains. So, I don't know if... okay, there's a world... Okay, I have a plan. I have a cool plan. I believe top 16 of Vintage. The top 16 was played because I read the top 16 thing in different places, but it was actually played. Savannah, copy Cloudpost, put on top, keep swords. Single elimination top 8. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So here, Cloudpost makes mana for each player. So I'm gonna scene it for Isetil Explorer and play Wasteland. That's my extra land. I already played one land. Okay, my opponent concedes. Gadoktik. They have crop rotations, but still the one ring. No Karn. Ugin, Emrakul, Ulamog. Disruptor Flutes. Doorkeeper Thrall is nice against the ring protection. Collector Roof. Endurance is bad. Disruptor Flute, Fossil Vigor, Trinisphere. They have 2 Isetil Explorers, so I'm gonna keep 2 Sword to Blowshots, but Yuka Bok can go. Sejiri. Dismembers. 61. So this Fatimur Cup. I don't know what else I can bring in. Can cut a Mox. Crop rotation is nice. Oh, they have Isetil Explorer, so probably I want to keep my land. Serious step. They have Kozilek's Command, Eldrazi Confluence. I'm gonna deal with Isetil Explorer my way. Thrall. I'm gonna cut Thralls. They are okay, but they only counter the ring trigger. I'm probably on the plan of just wastelanding them forever. Yeah, Wastelands forever. I'm gonna mull this. Okay, keep. I guess Zenith goes. They move to 5. They have turn 1 Sylvan Library again, which is good, but Forest, Ancient Stirrings. Does this Ancient Stirrings exist in paper? Okay, Mox Diamond, Thespian Stage. No Fossil Vigor. Fossil Vigor is also not great against me, but can be a card. Ancient Stirrings. Oh, the ones with the cat exist. Mystery Booster 2. So I'm gonna draw a ton of cards. Knight is cool. Dart Depths is also good. Winswood Heath and Savannah. And this is Knight. Probably gonna eat out this member. They cannot do something now. Trench Post, okay. 3 mana. Mox. Isetil Explorer. I don't know. Don't want to. I'm putting this on top. I don't know if I just play Forest. It's not the most mana efficient turn, but Gadok-Teak, Lava Spore Boots, equip Gadok-Teak, attack with Teak. And then on my opponent's upkeep, I'm going to... I had my upkeep throw. Okay, my opponent concedes. Went 3-2 with this. Badgemore Cup was just medium. I missed a bit having the second Dart Depths. Equine Dips was strong. I also missed having another Plains in the deck, but yeah, you have so many value lands that maybe it's not worth. Then Urza Saga maybe it's just a one-off. 2-off is a bit overkill. You search for it and when you need it, and that's all. Isetil Explorer was great. Yeah, maybe you want another artifact in the main deck, but if you cut down on sagas, maybe you don't need it. And yeah, I guess that is... I love this deck. This deck is so fun, and the round we played the Mirror, the game was so amazing. So yeah, that's